Imagine waking up tomorrow with joints that don't scream in pain every time you move. Sounds impossible, right? But here's what shocked me. Recent studies show that 73% of people with chronic joint inflammation saw dramatic improvement using natural methods, no expensive medications, no scary side effects. And the best part? Most of these techniques cost absolutely nothing. Stay with me because what I'm about to reveal will change how you think about joint pain forever. These aren't just old wives' tales. These are 9 science-backed techniques that actual researchers have proven work. Let's dive in. 1. The omega-3 revolution. Your joints are begging for. Let's be honest, your diet is probably fueling your inflammation right now. But here's the good news. Omega-3 fatty acids are like firefighters for inflamed joints. A groundbreaking 2023 study from the Arthritis Foundation tracked 400 participants for 6 months, and the results were insane. Those who consumed just 2 to 3 grams of omega-3s daily experienced a 42% reduction in joint stiffness and significantly lower inflammatory markers. You know what's crazy? You don't need expensive supplements. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, and even walnuts are packed with these golden compounds. The key is consistency. Think of it like watering a plant. One glass won't revive it, but daily care, magic happens. Here's a practical tip. Add 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed to your morning smoothie. That's approximately 3.2 grams of omega-3s right there. Your joints will thank you within 2 to 3 weeks. But wait, there's something even more surprising about what you're eating. 2. The spice that's more powerful than ibuprofen. This sounds like clickbait, but it's real science. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, has been proven to match the effectiveness of common anti-inflammatory drugs without destroying your stomach lining. Let me tell you something. When I first read the research from the Journal of Medicinal Food, I couldn't believe it. They compared curcumin to ibuprofen in patients with knee osteoarthritis. The result? Both groups experienced nearly identical pain reduction, but the turmeric group had 0 gastrointestinal side effects. Think about that for a second. Mother Nature created something as powerful as pharmaceutical drugs. And the best part? Turmeric won't give you that "I just swallowed a chemistry lab" feeling that comes with most medications. Your taste buds might disagree with me on that one, though. Here's the catch. Curcumin absorption is terrible on its own. You need to pair it with black pepper, which contains piperine, to increase absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000%. Mix 1 teaspoon of turmeric with a pinch of black pepper in warm almond milk before bed. Game changer. But that's not the crazy part. What I'm about to show you next involves something you do every single day. 3. The cold therapy secret elite athletes swear by. Professional athletes have known this for decades, but somehow it never reached the average person dealing with joint pain. Cryotherapy and targeted cold application reduce inflammatory cytokines by up to 38% within 48 hours. I'm talking about the actual chemical messengers that tell your body to keep inflaming. A 2022 study published in Sports Medicine followed 156 participants with chronic joint inflammation. Those who applied ice packs for 15 to 20 minutes, 3 times daily, showed remarkable improvement. But here's the right way to do it. Never apply ice directly to skin, frostbite risk, and always use the 20 on, 40 off rule. 20 minutes of cold, 40 minutes of rest. Pro tip, freeze a paper cup filled with water, then peel back the top to create an ice massage tool. Roll it directly over inflamed joints in circular motions. The combination of cold and massage creates a synergistic anti-inflammatory effect. You're probably wondering, what about heat? Isn't that supposed to help too? 4. The heat versus cold confusion, finally explained. This confuses everyone, so let me make it crystal clear. Cold reduces acute inflammation and swelling. Heat increases blood flow and reduces stiffness. They're both powerful, but for different situations. Think of it this way. If your joint is swollen, red, and hot to the touch, that's acute inflammation. Ice is your friend. But if your joints feel stiff and achy, especially in the morning, heat therapy improves circulation and delivers healing nutrients to the area. A fascinating study from the Clinical Journal of Pain showed that alternating between cold and heat therapy, called contrast therapy, produced better results than either alone. Here's the protocol. 3 minutes cold, 1 minute heat, repeated 3 to 4 times. The rapid temperature changes create a pumping effect that flushes out inflammatory compounds. Real-world example. My neighbor Sarah had been suffering with knee inflammation for 2 years. She started doing contrast therapy every evening while watching TV. Within 3 weeks, she was hiking again. Not running marathons, but actual hiking. That's the power of consistency. Now here's where it gets interesting. 5. The movement paradox that seems backwards. This is going to sound counterintuitive. Moving your inflamed joints actually reduces inflammation. I know when it hurts, the last thing you want to do is move. But staying still is literally making it worse. Research from Harvard Medical School reveals that gentle, low-impact movement increases synovial fluid production. That's the natural lubricant in your joints. Without movement, this fluid becomes stagnant and inflammation compounds. Participants who engaged in just 20 minutes of gentle movement daily experienced a 54% improvement in joint function over 12 weeks. The key word is gentle. We're not talking about CrossFit here. Water aerobics, Tai Chi, or even slow walking works wonders. The golden rule: movement should never increase pain beyond 2/10 on the pain scale. If it does, you're pushing too hard. Think of your joints like an old rusty door hinge. You wouldn't just slam it back and forth, right? You gently work it, maybe add some oil. Your joints need that same TLC, except the oil is your own synovial fluid. But wait, there's a vitamin deficiency affecting 42% of adults that's directly connected to joint inflammation. 6. The vitamin D deficiency nobody's talking about. This is huge, and most doctors don't even check for it. Low vitamin D levels are directly correlated with increased inflammatory markers and joint pain. A massive 2021 meta-analysis covering over 81,000 participants found that those with vitamin D deficiency were 3.5 times more likely to experience chronic joint inflammation. Here's what shocked me. Even people living in sunny climates are deficient because of sunscreen use and indoor lifestyles. The Vitamin D Council recommends 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily for adults with joint issues, but you should get your levels tested first. Ask for a 25-hydroxy vitamin D test. Quick science. Vitamin D regulates T cells and reduces pro-inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and interleukin-6. In plain English, it tells your immune system to calm down and stop attacking your joints. Natural sources include fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified foods, but most people need supplementation to reach optimal levels, 40 to 60 nanograms per mil. Pair vitamin D supplements with a fatty meal since its fat-soluble absorption increases by up to 50%. The real question is, what about the foods that are causing inflammation? 7. The inflammatory food triggers you're eating daily. This is painful truth time. Processed sugars, refined carbohydrates, and trans fats are literally pouring gasoline on your inflammatory fire. Research from Mount Sinai School of Medicine showed that reducing these foods decreased inflammatory biomarkers by an average of 38% in just 4 weeks. Let's break down the worst offenders. Refined sugars trigger AGEs, advanced glycation end products that promote inflammation. Processed vegetable oils, loaded with omega-6 fatty acids that create inflammatory compounds. White bread and pastries spike blood sugar, causing inflammatory responses. Processed meats, contain inflammatory compounds from preservation methods. Here's your action step. For the next 2 weeks, eliminate just one of these categories. Track your pain levels daily. Most people notice a difference within 7 to 10 days. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Replace inflammatory foods with anti-inflammatory powerhouses. Berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, leafy greens, olive oil, and green tea. These contain polyphenols and antioxidants that actively combat inflammation. But that's not even the most powerful technique on this list. 8. The stress-inflammation connection that changes everything. Hold on to your seat. Chronic stress increases inflammatory cytokines by up to 62%. Your mind and joints are connected in ways science is only beginning to understand. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, which initially reduces inflammation, but eventually creates a pro-inflammatory state when elevated long-term. A groundbreaking study from Carnegie Mellon University demonstrated that stress management techniques, specifically meditation and deep breathing, reduced inflammatory markers as effectively as some medications. Participants who practiced 15 minutes of mindfulness meditation daily showed significant decreases in C-reactive protein, a key inflammation marker, within 8 weeks. Here's a simple technique you can start today. Box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Repeat for 5 minutes. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which literally tells your body to reduce inflammatory responses. Real talk. I was skeptical about this woo-woo stuff until I saw the MRI studies showing actual changes in brain regions that regulate inflammation. The science is solid. And finally, the technique that ties everything together. 9. The sleep inflammation cycle you must break. This is the foundation everything else is built on. Poor sleep quality increases inflammatory markers by 44% and reduces the effectiveness of every other anti-inflammatory technique. A study from UCLA found that just 1 night of poor sleep significantly elevated interleukin-6 and TNF-alpha, 2 major inflammation drivers. Here's why this matters. Your body performs most of its cellular repair during deep sleep stages. Without adequate sleep, inflammatory compounds accumulate faster than your body can clear them. It's like trying to empty a bathtub while the faucet is running full blast. The sleep hygiene protocol for joint inflammation. Aim for 7 to 9 hours nightly. Keep bedroom temperature between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Eliminate blue light 2 hours before bed. Take 300 to 500 milligrams of magnesium glycinate before bed. Helps with both sleep and inflammation. Maintain consistent sleep-wake times, even on weekends. One participant in a Stanford University study improved their sleep quality using these techniques and saw a 67% reduction in morning joint stiffness within 1 month. No medications changed, just sleep optimization. Quick favor before we continue. If these science-backed techniques are helping you, do me a solid and smash that like button. And hey, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the follow-up video where I'll show you exactly how to combine these techniques into a daily routine. It genuinely helps more people discover this information, and your joints will thank you for bookmarking this. Now let's wrap this up with your action plan. All right, let's bring this home. You've just learned 9 science-backed techniques to reduce joint inflammation naturally. Omega-3s, turmeric with black pepper, cold therapy, heat therapy, gentle movement, vitamin D optimization, eliminating inflammatory foods, stress management, and sleep optimization. The key isn't doing all of these perfectly, it's picking 2 to 3 and being consistent. Here's my question for you. Which technique are you starting with today? The dietary changes or the movement approach? Drop your answer in the comments because I read every single one and often create videos based on your feedback. What else would you like to know about managing joint inflammation naturally? More recipes? Specific exercise demonstrations? Let me know below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Seriously, it makes a massive difference in helping this channel grow. The algorithm is weird, but your engagement genuinely helps more people find relief. Speaking of movement, in my next video, I'll reveal how to walk without joint pain, beginner's guide for older adults. I'm going to show you the exact walking technique that reduces joint stress by 43% according to biomechanics research. You won't believe how wrong most people are doing this basic activity. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching, take care of those joints, and I'll see you in the next one.